Place. What is a place? A place is an area on Earth unique from all others, like the Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island. The exact point on Earth that a place occupies is its location. Examples of places include your house, the grocery store, and your school. Places affect those living in them. They often shape your culture, many of your habits, and even how you pronounce words. Toponyms. How do we distinguish one area from another in a conversation? It would be far too cumbersome to describe a place in detail every time we want to say something about that place. To combat this, geographers created toponyms. For example, Beaver County was named after the Beaver River. Toponyms are simply names of places that are given to larger places such as towns or cities. These toponyms are often based on a founder or a landform, or a characteristic of the land. Site. Physical features of a place include climate, precipitation, elevation, soil, vegetation, and landforms of an area. These physical features make up the site of an area. When migrating, immigrants consider the site and try to find the optimal place to settle. This optimal place is generally a moderate climate with fertile soil and water access. As we know, humans affect the whole world and the site and areas in which they reside. They can do this in many ways, from cutting down trees to polluting the air. Situation. Every place has a location, and these locations are connected. This location is known as the situation of an area. The situation of a place is where it is in relation to other places. To show the situation, I could say, to get to my friend's house, walk up the hill and turn left at the stop sign. And when you see the house with red shutters, that is their house. I just described to you where my friend's house was based on the location of my house, or their house's situation. An example of situation you may be more familiar with is the concept of a pirate's map. On these maps, big rocks, streams, or other features of the land are used to show an area, and an X shows where the treasure is. Regions. Larger areas of land can be divided up into regions. A region is an area in which a distinctive trait is shared either between the people inhabiting it or the earth itself. There are 3 types of regions. One of the most well-known types of regions is a formal region. In a formal region, all of the people have a shared characteristic. Before the 1970s, Pittsburgh was a formal region, and the trait shared between people in Pittsburgh was steel. Many of them had jobs in the steel industry, and for those who did not, steel production in Pittsburgh had greatly impacted them. This type of region has clear borders. Functional regions, on the other hand, are made up of a city or other major place on Earth and the area surrounding it. This type of region also has clearly outlined borders. As stated before, the place one inhabits affects them in many ways. For example, a student who begins attending a religious school may experience a change in values. These effects create vernacular regions. A vernacular region does not have defined borders, and it's a general area that people refer to. When someone says the South, they are describing a vernacular region.